Hi everyone, and welcome to Watercolors with Jaylene. And for today's tutorial, it's not actually watercolors, but I wanted to show you a cute idea of how to customize or create your own little gift bags for a birthday gift. I do these quite often and I always get great compliments on them, so I thought maybe I should do a quick little tutorial and put the idea out there for all of you to take advantage of. So before we get started today, I would like to ask you to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. It does help me grow and I really appreciate it. So to get started today, what we need is, well, I'm going to go over the materials list real quick. So I do happen to have 6 different happy birthday stamps. I have a little heart stamp. I have my StazOn black stamp pad, and then just a bunch of different colored markers. And I also have my plain bag. So I buy these typically at like the dollar store. You get, I think, 3 for $1 or $1.25 at this point. Anyway, they're cute little bags. And then also, now for this one, I do have a little piece of tissue paper in there, and it's the black and white striped, as you can see. And then for this bag, I think I'm going to use some really pretty tissue paper that's poppies. So, I'll set that aside for now. So this is so quick and easy, and it's a lot of fun. You could do this with your kids. They'd have a blast doing it. So first, what I do is across the top, I stamp in some hearts, and I kind of do them not straight up and down. I like to do them, you know, a little tilted. And they don't have to be like totally in line. One can be up a little further or down a little further. So now I'm going to set my heart stamp aside. And you do want to be careful when you're using this, the StazOn, because it is permanent. So once you use your stamp, you'll want to set that aside, and if you have a piece of paper to stamp off any excess ink, that's a good idea also. So then let me go back, and I just want to show you real quick what I'm going to be doing. So I did put the hearts up at the top, and then I'm just going to stamp the different stamps that all say birthday wishes, happy birthday, wishing you a wonderful birthday. I'm going to put them kind of all over the place, leaving a little room, because then I will take my black Sharpie marker and add in some dots. Okay, so I'm going to start with my 2 widest ones, my 2 wide happy birthdays, and I'll get them on here. And I'll put this one here. Okay, and you can see that kind of missed a little bit because of the crinkle, and that's okay. There's going to be enough of them on here that it just adds character. And then this one I'm going to put up here. All right, and you can see after I use them, I flip them upside down so that that ink doesn't get anywhere. All right, and then we can just go through and stamp, you know, in different angles. And this one I'm going to put straight across. Whoops. Okay, and then some birthday wishes. I'll put this kind of like that. And then one last happy birthday, and I think I'll put that one right down there. Okay, so I have all 6 stamps. If the bag is larger, you could always do, you know, two stamps of each different one. That's, you know, if it's a larger bag. So then with my Sharpie marker, I'm just going to go into some of the blank areas, and I do a few really large dots. And we all know how much I love my dots and my stripes. So I do some large ones, and then I go through and just put in some smaller ones in and around those. And then over here, I'm just going to do 3 because the area isn't quite as big. And those are some medium dots and then some smaller ones. So on some bags, I have taken my markers and not only colored in the hearts at the top, but also each group of dots is done in a different color. And that's really cute too. That's nice and whimsical, and little kids just love it. Especially if you get that little princess girl, which most of them are, and you put in a bunch of pink. They love it. They almost love the bag more than the gift that's in it. And if you had a bunch of stamps for anniversaries or just because, you know, whatever the occasion is, if you have, even if you have the same stamp and just stamp the same thing, like happy anniversary all over the bag, that's cute also. And so this is what I do, you know, whenever I'm giving a gift, I always have these bags, and I do have them in different colors. I have some that are like a neutral, not really a gray, more of a taupe. And those are nice. You know, those could be more for like a man. You know, they're not quite as light and bright, I guess. Okay, so there we have a bunch of dots. Looks like we might need a couple here. So we'll just go like this. Okay, so I do have the dots in. Actually, I want to put a couple over here. And I only do one side. I don't do both this side and this side. You can if you want. I don't know why I don't, but I don't. And then with my markers, you know, just real quick, we add a little bit of color into the hearts. And it doesn't have to be, you know, perfect, but if you want to be, that's nice too. I just like to kind of add a little bit of color to them. I think the bright pops of color, you know, on the black and white look really cute. Okay. And I usually, you know, I'll do maybe 3 or 4 bags ahead of time and just have them on hand so that if that last minute gift giving thing kind of appears, then I have the quick bag to put it in. So that's really it for the bag. And then I will just put my little piece of tissue in here. And I'll put this back in my closet, so when the need arises, I can go to my little closet, grab a bag, and give the gift. So that was quick and easy, and I hope you enjoyed it. And again, if you haven't already liked and subscribed to my YouTube channel, if you could go ahead and do that now, I would really appreciate it. And until next time, ciao for now.